Good morning to everybody. The PGLCET 2020 examinations, which is going to be conducted on 9th October 2020, and I believe that everybody received the hall tickets. I saw the Garipak Suryanarayana, if I am not mistaken, he posted in the group WhatsApp. I am sure that you are hearing me. Yes, anyone can give the reply to my question. Are you hearing me? Say yes, just unmute and you can give the reply. Yes, sir, we are hearing you. Anyone?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Very good, very good. Now I appreciate it, the way that you give the answer to my
Good
question.
morning, sir. Very
Very,
good
very
morning,
morning,
sir.
very morning. Welcome to the class. Now you could see the 1008 is
Good
present.
morning. Good morning, sir.
Very morning. Welcome to the class. 1161 is present. Sanjarani is present. But I could not see the other people's still icon. Whether join with the name or the roll number. Yes, good morning. Shubhodayam, Vanakkam, Sasrakal, Namaskaram, Kamallaha. Because these are the different language. Kamallaha is the language of the Tigrinya and Haba is
Vanakkam, sir.
Asubihi.
Vanakkam.
Yes,
Vanakkam,
Vanakkam.
sir.
Yes, Tamil. Vanakkam is Tamil. Sasrakal. So many other because we are India, we are having the many mixture of the society and the very different religion, but still one thing there, and it is a unity in the diversity. That's why we will be proud of it. Even though we are having the, so many religions and following the so many things, but still we are united together and the highest democracy in the world. It's one way in another way. Yes, anybody can read the what is there. I posted on the screen. Anyone?
ఒక మనిషి తనను తాను గొప్పవాడిని అనుకోవటం ఎంత తప్పో తాను తక్కువ వాడిని అనుకోవటం కూడా అంతే తప్పు. మొదటిది గర్వానికి, రెండోది పిరికితనానికి దారి చేస్తుంది.
So the purpose of my showing this one is never yourself that think that I know everything. That I am the only the person. We can say that I do have certain grip in certain subject, but I know the little things. But don't think yourself also I don't know anything. No, never question yourself that I cannot able to do. I may not able to do. You can question yourself. Why can't I? And if you may determine it, I am sure the sky is the limit. I am sure the sky is the limit. And you might have seen the newspaper NLSUI. What is NLSUI? Anyone?
National Law University.
Where it is situated? Where is it situated? That is the first university that is the brainchild of the
బెంగళూరు
professor.
సార్, ఈజ్ ఇట్ బెంగళూరు?
Yes, that is the first university which is the brainchild of the late Professor Madhava Menon, that NLSUI Bangalore, and there a girl from the Cochin, she got and she got 18 gold medals.
Yes, sir. I have seen yesterday.
I don't want to say got. I want to use that. She was awarded with the 18 gold medal. I don't say scored because scored is marks will score it. So that's why the appropriate word should be used over there. Because myself and either my students, I would never allow any student to use a loose words because a Professor Hussain student should speak like the Professor Hussain and they have to show they have to use the appropriate word in the appropriate context. Otherwise, you cannot say, "Sir, I am constructing the food." No, you are cooking the food. I am constructing the house. Sarah, yes, but you cannot say that I am manufacturing the house. So that is the only the thing. But here what I want to say is, if you think yourself weak, I am sure that you will never become a strong one. And you should think that why I should not be strong enough like then. At least you can think about the high thing. At least you will score near to that one. But if you think very lowest thing, I am sure that you will be a failure. So in thinking, high thinking, that is what people say. High thinking one should be there, but don't dream it. That's my point. What I want to say is, so this is the purpose of showing the salutation is motivation is a very important factor for a man. If a man challenges, sky is the limit. And if you say that ego is there, ego is the patananiki dari distundi. Say in English. Yes, anyone? It's a sign of destruction. It is a sign of the failure. It is a sign of the is a downtrodden. That is a sign of the downtrodden is started if a person has the ego. So never say I, let's say we. That's what I want to say is. Yes, I want to show you the syllabus. Regarding the syllabus is concerned of the PG. Yes, one after another joining. Welcome to the class. If one also get benefited by my lecture, I think that my mission is fulfilled. That is the intention that you have it. Of course, I already told you that in my bias, not myself. What I say. Intention also be there here. But when you come to the point of the syllabus is concerned, then the 20 marks will be given to the jurisprudence and 20 marks for the constitution. So other thing that you did it that I yesterday, because for your sake that I prepared some of the 10 questions in the jurisprudence which are different from that what we discussed earlier. Let's come to the point of the jurisprudence MCQ. There is a multiple choice questions are concerned. Then I will read the questions. Before that one finishes, if anybody knows the answer it, you can say it. The other people could not know it. Now the first question goes in this way. Which one is not a characteristic of a legal person? I said not characteristic of a legal person. Yes, anyone?
Fictitious.
Pardon?
B, sir. Fictitious.
I said not characteristic of a legal person. When you say not characteristic, because juristic is a characteristic of a legal person, fictitious are the characteristics of a legal person.
Human being, sir.
Human being is a natural person because it is divided into two. Persons are divided into generally the broad class of the division is the two. Number one is a juristic person, or you can say artificial person, and number two is a human being, that is a natural person, or a natural person, that is a appropriate word. The natural person. So, juristic person, a fictitious person, or artificial persons, these are all the legal persons, but human being is not a legal person, he is a natural person. Yes, anyone? If you want to share anything, please share. What about the womb? A baby in the womb is a person or not? Womb, in the matter of the inheritance concern, it will be taken into consideration a person. It
Yes,
will
sir.
be taken into consideration a person when the person is the womb. So
Yes, sir.
that is taken into consideration a person in the womb in the inheritance concern. And next comes to the point is that the second question is a person is in any being, I mean any being whom the law regards a couple of rights and bound by legal duties according to the definition is given by whom? A person, I quote, that is the way of reading. I quote, a person is any being whom the law regards a couple of rights and bound by legal duties. I unquote, according to Winfield, Fraser, Salmond, Holland. Yes. See, when you look at it, always you develop a mnemonic value. You should not take that much time. See, if any such a definition would be there.
C,
Yes.
sir. C,
Pardon?
sir.
Salmond, it is a Salmond who has given the answer for that one. That is, according to Salmond, a person is any being, here, a being, I said, not human being or legal being. Any being whom the law regards as a couple of rights and bound by legal duties. But he is having the rights as well as the duties. That's why we say couple of rights and bound by the duties. The legal duties are. That is according to Salmond, that is the right answer for that one. Then next, switch on to the third question. The word jurisprudence in English derivation of the Latin word. Which Latin word? Please check the spelling which I have made it.
B,
Because,
sir. B,
yes,
B,
sir.
jurisprudentia.
Latin
A,
word.
B, C, D. Which one is correct?
B,
No, it is a B. That is a jurisprudentia. Jurisprudentia is the correct word. That is the Latin terminology used. Sometimes no, they will make confuse it. Juris means I first letter first word I wrote juris I read jures, but in the second I wrote juris. That is the exact answer. JURISPRUDENTIA. That is the correct right spelling of it. Then the third one I wrote it jurisprudencia. Then I use the instead of V I use the I. So that is the wrong spelling. Again, the jurisprudential L is added over there. So sometimes they will question it in the, you want to know the correct spelling or not. So one should have to very much correct regarding the spelling also. Otherwise you will lose the marks, even though it is a simple thing. Sir, I know it, sir, but em cheddam, sir, time takkunte, sir. That's why I made it. No, that is the point. Your mind should be like a photographic mind. That means the word should be have to be read, and it's the spelling one should have to know it, because sometimes they may confuse with this such a using such a terminology also. That is my intention, and that's what I want to say to you. Next, come to the fourth question is concerned. What are the two ways to study jurisprudence? I say two ways to study the jurisprudence. Number one, a priori approach. B, conceptual approach. C, legal approach. D, empirical approach. Answer, I made it in a different style here. A, B, 2. A plus C, 3. A plus D, 4. B plus D. Which one is the correct?
Second option, sir.
Yes. Option is
A plus
the first one. A plus D is the correct one. A plus D is the correct one. There is the third one is the correct one. It is the two approaches. One is the a priori approach and empirical approach. I don't know whether you know what is the priori approach and empirical approach. Anyway, that I don't want to waste my time. The empirical approach means generally field work, and a prioritical approach means opposite to that one. That is the general meaning for your understanding. I made it here. So now, how many types of legislation are there in general? I say in general, I said. How many types of legislation are there in general? A person who studied the constitution also can give the answer. A person who studied the administration also can give the answer. That is the way that I posted this for the first year, second year, third year. Suppose to test your IQ or to test your knowledge, to test your remembrance also, you can use me or participate in my class. That an opportunity is given to you. But I don't know how many people would like to type that such an opportunity. Anyway, that will depend upon their wish and will. Yes, come to the point now. How many types of legislation are there in general? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are only two. What are they? It is a principal legislation and subordinate legislation. Or we can say principal legislation, or we can say delegated legislation. Only two. Yes, unmute. You mute it. When you don't want to give it, you mute it. Otherwise, I'm getting the hissing sound. That is because the fan is running, I believe, and you are not using the earphone. That's why I'm getting the sound. So when you want to say, you can unmute it. Then you can say. Then later on that you mute it, so that I could not get any sound from your side. Yes. Even I can also unmute it, but when you want to make it out loud, it becomes. Yes, I will say mute all. Yes, I made it. When you want to say that you can open it, then you can say. Let's come to the next point is concerned. Yeah, that is the which one of them not type of position. I said not type of position means native. The other things are position, but this thing is not type of position. What is that? Corporeal position, incorporeal position, mediate position, instant position.
Immediate question. C.
No, please check it. Which one of them not a types of position? Because there are several types of position is there given over there. One is corporeal position. Generally, yes, there is a
Then
corporeal
it should
position,
be
incorporeal position.
incorporeal.
Incorporeal position also there, because the like what I say actionable claims are incorporeal position, like right to claim, right to ferry, right to way, right to pass. They're all incorporeal position, but still you do have the position of it. Even though strictly speaking you don't position, but you have the legal right position over there. The immediate position, the answer is D, instant position, which is not the type of position, because the feedback which I have given is the feedback is following are the important types of position. Number one, corporeal position. Number two, incorporeal position. Number three, immediate position. Number four, immediate position. Number four, constructive position. Number six, adverse position. Number seven, de facto position. Number eight, de jure position. So constructive position, immediate position, de jure position, adverse position, immediate position, incorrigible position, but only instant position is not there. That's why we can say which is not over there, because generally the question will be asked in negative sense. Because other thing, if I ask in the positive sense, I'm sure that you will give the reply. But if you have the negative sense, you have to apply the brain. That is a very important factor. Shall I proceed, or you do want to ask anything?
Sir.
Say yes, or you say proceed.
Sir.
Do you want to say anything? Shall I proceed?
Proceed, sir.
Yes, that's good. That is a good. That's what I want to expect from you. Yes, anyway, that's the point is next. Now, I am sure that if any position will be given, my students will never fail it because I coined, and I rather say coined is a different terminology because we form the words. We are coining the words, but here I designed it, I composed it, I compiled it. That is the appropriate word. Seventh question is concerned. Ownership refers to the legal right of dash 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 to the possession of a thing. Is it a individual and a group, or a corporation, or a government, or all of them?
D, all of them.
Here the answer is all of them. It is ownership is an individual, ownership a group, ownership a corporation, even it's a government, ownership a incorporation, everything will come. But hence you can say it is all of them. And some of them here they can write not related to that. Then below they write none of them. Can I say none of them above or none of them? Which one is the appropriate way? None of them above or all of them above or all of them? Anyone? Of course, both the way you can make it up, but if you want to very specific, all of them above. So that is the property word. Above you need not to write because it is included. Come here means you come here. So that is the implied one word. This is my explanation for that question. Yes, eighth question is one of the below person or personality, legal right not equally available to all the citizens. Means legal rights are available to all equally the persons. That is what to
Sex.
say.
Sex, D. Sex.
Anyone? Right answer. A legal right is equally available to all citizens. ఇక్కడ నాట్ అవైలబుల్ అన్నా కాబట్టి అందులో కవర్ గాంధీ ఒకటి చెప్పాలి మీరు. See, caste, it doesn't matter. You do have every right for the caste vote in that.
Sex, sir. Sex.
Sex, no. Sex also we are having the equally available over there. But one thing is very much clear here, which is because caste, creed, and sex generally will come. But when you say the religion, yes, not equally available over there. Of course, if you want to discuss it in general, we can discuss the other things also. Sex also there is a bias is there because some reservation given for the sex number one, and certain things are only for the female. Because in the consumer forum they said at least one member should be a female because that is a said. And what I want to say, religion is concerned. If you say the Hindu law, Muslim law, Christian law, a Muslim law can marry the more than two, where the Hindu law monogamist, Christian law monogamist. So we cannot equally make the religion citizens to available, especially religion here. Religion is not equally available over there, but caste is available, creed is available, sex is available. That is the answer to the question. Any other comment? Of course, caste basis, yes, there is a reservation for them. So he is not equally available over there because, for instance, SC will get the different percentage and BCB will get the different percentage and BC will get the different percentage. Of course, but generally the overall, if you could see it, and then the caste, creed, and sex is available equally over there. But when you come to the matter of religion concern, yes, it is entirely different. For instance, you take the inheritance is concerned. Hindu law is a different inheritance, and Muslim law is a different inheritance, and the Christian law is having the different inheritance. That's what I want to say to you. Yes, next question will come. The ninth question is a dash forms the main foundation of Indian jurisprudence. I'm sure that everybody could give the answer for this question.
Custom, sir.
Read. I say foundation, main foundation. I said
Custom A.
Indian jurisprudence. I say Indian jurisprudence. I say specifically. I did not say jurisprudence. I say Indian jurisprudence. I said. Anyone?
Custom.
I was in the thinking that I don't know why you are not. I say Indian jurisprudence. I specifically mentioned. Dharma.
Dharma.
Dharma is the main foundation of the Indian jurisprudence. Because I specifically mentioned Indian jurisprudence here. That's why that you should say Dharma should be the main foundation of the Indian jurisprudence. Please note the point. Sometimes they may ask it in that way also because every examiner is having the 360 degree of their thinking. So they may ask in any nook and corner, but one should be alert mind. Then only one can give the answer to the question. That is a very important fact. Yes, it is a dharma forms the main foundation of the Indian jurisprudence. That is the main thing. Next, last one is immaterial ownership is that which is not intangible. Like I say, immaterial ownership means corporeal owner. Incorporeal ownership is that which is not here intangible. Intangible, you know it. You cannot touch it.
Cannot touch it.
Which is not intangible.
Mark.
You can. Huh?
Trademark.
Yeah. Of course. Because if you say this is all, of course, there immaterial ownership, that which is a tangible, like means patent is a tangible. Of course, intangible. Patent is a not intangible means here two negatives meaning means
Tangible.
positive.
Tangible. Tangible means house. House.
House here because I use the two negatives here. Two negatives means positive. Not
Which
intangible
can
means
be
tangible.
which can be touched.
It can
Tangible
be
means
touched. Yes, that is. It can be touched. That is the answer. Like we say plus into minus, minus, minus into plus, minus, minus into minus. Say, sir, we
plus.
don't know.
Plus.
It is a
Plus.
plus.
Plus. Plus into plus also plus.
Yes. Mathematics people, those who are studied the intermediate MPC or BSc, MPC, they know it. Plus into minus is minus, and minus into plus is minus.
Plus into
Plus into
minus.
plus is a plus.
Plus.
Minus into minus is plus.
Minus into
Yeah,
plus.
two negatives become a positive. That's what I want to say is. So that is about the regarding the new things which I made it over there in the jurisprudence is concerned. Then the we will say the constitution. What is the other new thing that which I kind not which I designed or compiled here it. The first question goes like this one. Number one, which amendment of Constitution of India? I repeat, which amendment of Constitution of India lowered the voting age of election to Lok Sabha, to the Legislative Assembly and to the Legislative Assemblies of states from 21 years to 18 years? First, did you understand the question?
A. We can 64th Amendment.
Yes, answer.
A is the answer, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir. It was during Rajiv Gandhi's time.
Hmm? Yeah, please check it because I don't know why I take it a 61st Amendment.
Oh, might be, sir. You are right. You might
Yeah,
be right, but
that's because I made a 61 amendment is the
it was during Rajiv Gandhi's time.
1988, it is the 61st Amendment where that 21 years it is lowered down to 18 years for the voting of the age, that is the election to the Lok Sabha as well to the legislative assemblies. It is the Constitution, the 61st Amendment Act of 1988 is the answer which I put it over there. Yes, that is the answer. Okay, 61st Amendment where the age is lowered down from the 21 years to the 18 years. Is it for the male or female or for everybody? Anyone?
Everybody, sir.
Everybody, that
Everybody.
is. It is including the prisoner. Including the prisoner also comes over there. Yes, minimum age for the election to the post of president is 35 years. As per the Constitution of India, which article says? Which article of the Constitution of India will say minimum age for the election
58,
for the post of
58 1B.
the answer right is it is a 58 1D. D is the answer. Here, minimum age for the election to the post of president is 35 years as per the Constitution of India, the Article 58, sub-article 1 and clause D. That is the 58 1D is the right answer for the question. Now we'll go to the another question. That is the third question. Minimum age for the election to the post of governor is 35 years as per Constitution of India. Which article? Governor. Yes. I put
All the
everything.
same. Similar.
Actually, I want to change it. I did not change it. I would put it there. Yeah, total 157, 157. I want to change it to 8, 6, 7, 8, 9. I want to change it, but I did not change it. So, what is your answer?
157.
No, you should say A to D.
All the above.
All the above. Because of the provision is not there. Actually, I should say all the above here. Anyway, that suppose if it is such a given, and if suppose all the above is given, you should write all the above. If none of them is given, you should say none of them. Suppose the 2 is given, 157, 157, and 1 is said all of them above or none of them. What is your answer? All of them above is the answer. When 157, 2 is given over there. Okay, come to the point is upper age limit for the appointment of a judge of the Supreme Court 65 years. Okay, by virtue of the Constitution of India, which article?
121 subarticle 2.
Answer is 124 subarticle 2.
Okay.
It is 124 subarticle 2 is the right answer for the upper age limit for the appointment of a judge of Supreme Court is. Okay, now you tell me what is the age limit for the Supreme Court judge and what is the age limit for the High Court judge?
65, sir.
Hmm?
65 years. 65.
Are you sure?
For both 65 years.
I think 62 and for High
62
Court.
is the answer for the High Court. Supreme
Yes,
Court 65. But the
65.
Chief Justice of High Court and Chief Justice of Supreme Court is
65.
65 is the answer for that one. Chief Justice of High Court and Chief Justice of Supreme Court, the answer is 65. But when you come to the High Court judge, I'm sure is the 62, and the Supreme Court judge is 65. So that is the answer for that one. Suppose in the exam it is not given, it is given only 65, then you write only the 65 is the answer for that one because I'm sure whether any amendment is made to raise the High Court judge to 62 to 65. But so far my knowledge goes over there till yesterday or till morning, it is 62 is the age limit for the High Court judges. Yes, come to the fifth question is minimum age for the registration as a voter is 18 years. Okay. Is enshrined in the Constitution of India, which article? Article 324, Article 325, Article 326, Article 327. Which one is right? 324 or 325, 326 or 327?
324.
It is answer is 326 is the right answer for that 18 years which is enshrined in the Constitution of India by the Article 326 is the right way. Then we can say that, sir, how could you remember it, the minimum age? Yes, it is nothing but repeat it or develop some mechanism and try to remember it. That is the only the remedy. There is no another remedy available over there. Yes, it is the minimum age of registration of a voter for the 18. Like I told you, that from 24 to 21 to 18 years of age is made for the both the legislative assembly as well the Lok Sabha is concerned. It is the 61 amendment which is made in the 1988. This will come only when you read it and read it and read it. Triple R. Then only you can remember it. In the same manner, if you could make it out when you look at the question paper, you are directly your eyes will goes to that answer when your hand automatically goes to the mouse and click that option without spending a second of fraction of your time. So that is the quickness of your mind and your hand will work together. Not like the eyes and ears, because eyes will see first, ears will hear later. Am I right? Please give the answer to the question.
Yes, sir. You are always right, sir.
Why always right? Why should not I commit? Do you think that I'm an angel? I'm a god?
Be-
I'm a human being?
No,
I'm error
no, sir. No,
STM.
sir. Interpretation based on the interpretation.
You should say with the logical reasoning. Eyes will where the light will travel speed than the sound. So you can see first and hear later. That is the answer to the question. So now come to the another point. Age between which education has been made a fundamental right to right is 6 to 14 years generally The thing
14 years.
automatically, because I only give the answer for that one, because everybody knows that also Sardar such a simple question. Why do you ask? Sometimes they will ask the
Yes.
simple question to make you confusion also. Yes, sir. What about the employment? Can you keep a 14 years boy in the employment?
No, sir.
No, sir, no.
I did not say the hazardous employment. I say easy employment, like packing, pasting.
No, nothing.
There's some
Cannot be,
exemption
he
employed.
cannot be employed in hazardous act.
That is true. I am not speaking. I say just employing in packing or employing just counting the packets. Or you only count the packet, then you put the tick. Over.
Yes, they can be employed in such act.
The answer is you can take the services of the a boy who is less than 18 years, which is said to be the 14 years, for the easy task of thing because of his livelihood, because he will earn while he was earn. Sorry, he will learn while he was no. This is the correct word. He has to earn while he was learn. So he was learning and earning both together. Will go to support
Earn
his
while
family.
learning.
Yes, yes, that is actually the word. Earn while you learn. That is the word, the right and appropriate word to use it. So it can be allowed over there. At that instance, 14 years not the criteria for that regard, because he wants to support the family and as well as to read it, because he does the business in the evening hours or the morning hours. Like the people will go for the distribution of the newspaper in the morning, or the supplying the milk in the morning, and they go for the school later part, which generally starts by the 9:30 or 10 o'clock. Anyway, somebody's what is say need, one should not exploit it. If you exploit a needy person, then naturally, even though it is not a curse, I can say, but your morality should not will bless you. That's what I want to what I want to bring to your notice. Let's come to the next point. Is seventh question is Hindi as the official language under which article of Constitution of India?
53, sir.
343, sir.
It is. How could you know it? Tell me, anyone. How could you know it? That would be the correct answer.
Just repeat it. Just
341, 341, 342 schedule caste or something.
ఒకటేమో ఇప్పుడు చదువుతా 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 ఉంటే ఏమంటది అదంట తినగ తినగ వేపాకు.
తీయని ఉంటుంది.
In the same way, if you go on reading, no, just you can, your eyesight will definitely go to 343. ఇంకో విధంగా చెప్తా నేను. హిందీ HINDI ఇందులో రెండు ఐలు ఉన్నాయి. ఇక్కడ ఇక్కడ 343 రెండు మూడులు ఉన్నాయి. కాబట్టి హిందీకి రెండు లై ఉన్నాయి, రెండు మూడులు ఉన్నాయి. కాబట్టి ఇది కూడా ఒక టెక్నిక్ గా ఉపయోగించుకోవచ్చు మీరు. ఎందుకంటే 341 లో రెండు రిపీట్ కాలే, 342 లో రిపీట్ కాలే, 344 లో 4 రిపీట్ అయింది అది. ఇక్కడ 343 better Hindi is INDI, కాబట్టి 343. This is another value way to remember. That is a technique. The best technique is read and read. That is the 3R is the best technique where you can learn the things, because our mind till today nobody has gauged how many gigabytes it can keep the memory. Let's come to the next point. Is eighth question is the Constitution of India is neither flexible nor rigid enough, but it is a dash of both. సార్ ఇది ఈజీ సార్ క్వశ్చన్, మేము చెప్పగలుగుతాం సార్. ఎస్
amalgamation of both.
ఎస్ ఎనీవన్. ఇది ఆల్మోస్ట్
Combination, sir.
Amalgamation of both.
అది కావాలని పెట్టిన నేను, అది ఎమాల్గమేషన్. నో నో, ఇట్ ఇస్ నాట్ ఎమాల్గమేషన్. ఎప్పుడంటే అసలు రూపు కనబడదు, ఇది ఫ్లెక్సిబుల్ ఇది రిజిడ్ అని కనబడదు. ఎమాల్గమేషన్ లో కలిసిపోతాయి. ఇప్పుడు నీళ్ళ పాలు కలిపిన, పాలల్లో నీళ్ళు కలిపిన అమాల్గమేట్ అయిపోతుంది అది. అది ఇది ఫ్లెక్సిబుల్ ఇది రిజిడ్ అని కనబడదు. అది కాకపోతే కొన్నిట్లా కనబడుతుంది. ఎప్పుడు కనబడుతుంది? ప్రాసెస్ చేస్తే కనబడుతుంది. ఏం ప్రాసెస్ అది? పత్రహరితం అనేది లేదా అండి? పత్రహరితం అంటే దేని అంటారండి?
పత్రహరితం సార్
అంటే ఏంటిది?
Chlorophyll.
ఫోటోసింథసిస్.
In
ఫోటోసింథసిస్ పత్రహరితం.
in photosynthesis, all elements they participate in chemical combination.
What do they do in పత్రహరితంలో? What is the action?
Photosynthesis.
Yes, that is means they will observe the.
synthesis.
Yes, that is the synthesis is the right word here. The process is called synthesis. It is a synthesis of the both, not a mixture of both, not combination of both. That is amalgamation of both. It is a synthesis of both. That is the appropriate word. You have to use it. Then the ninth question is the right to property ceases to be a fundamental right and become only a legal right according to the Constitution under which amendment?
44th Amendment. 44th Amendment.
Answer is 44th Amendment. You should have to make it where the right
Janata
is taken
government.
away from the
During
fundamental
Janata
rights.
government.
Yes, that is the. అది ఎప్పుడు ఏ పీరియడ్ లో అయిందండి ఇది 44th అమెండ్మెంట్?
1978.
అచ్చా, ఎవరి పీరియడ్ లో అయిందండి? ప్రైమ్ మినిస్టర్.
Janata government. Morarji Desai.
Okay, I appreciate it. These are the new things that which I made over there for this, for your understanding, for your making class is concerned. And the time is now 11:37. That means still we do have in our చెప్పండి, in our wallet, in our hand, in our slot, in our favor, some more minutes with me. Then I will go through the other points which I want to share it with you. And the first one is the jurisprudence. We shall to see it. That is MCQ in the jurisprudence. Jurisprudence means చెప్పండి అసలు ఏంటిది?
Study of the growth of law.
Hmm?
Development of systematic study of the development of law.
The answer is systematic of study అది, not systematic course. Systematic study of the development of law is not systematic course of the development of law or study under the development of the law or systematic study of the growth of law, because the exact word is the systematic study of development of law is the exact word which is the.
Growth is generally physical.
Yes.
Development is generally stages.
Okay. And you say the study, మీరు ఇప్పుడు అడగడానికి వాట్ ఆర్ యూ స్టడింగ్ అంటావా, వాట్ ఆర్ యూ రీడింగ్ అంటావా అండి? విచ్ వన్ ఇస్ ద కరెక్ట్ వే?
Studying. What are
అంటే
you studying?
కోర్స్ అన్నప్పుడు స్టడింగ్ అంటాం. సపోజ్ మీరు పేపర్ చదువుతున్నాను అనుకుంటారు, ఆర్ యూ స్టడింగ్ ద పేపర్ అంటారా, ఆర్ యూ రీడింగ్ ద పేపర్ అంటారా?
రీడింగ్ ద పేపర్
అంటే సందర్భాన్ని బట్టి ఐదర్ యూ స్టే స్టడింగ్. ఇప్పుడు ఎవరన్నా చెప్పింది అనుకోండి ఇంగ్లీష్ లా, అరే హీ స్టడింగ్ ద పేపర్ అన్నాడు అనుకోండి, అర్థం ఏంటిది? అరే వీనికి డెఫినెట్ లా ఎర్రగడ్డ అలజయం చెప్పాలరా వీనికి. సో దట్ ఈస్ ద గివ్ ద ప్రిజంప్షన్. దట్ గివ్ ద ప్రిజంప్షన్ అంటే వానికి అసలు స్టడీకి రీడ్ కి డిఫరెన్సే తెలియదు అన్నట్టున్నది. ఇప్పుడు ఎవరైనా మీరు ఎల్ఎల్బి చదివినరు, ఎవరైనా మీకు ఫుల్ ఫామ్ ఆఫ్ ది ఎల్ఎల్బి అంటే మీరు ఏమంటారండి చెప్పండి? What is the full form of LLB?
Legum, like something baccalaureus. Legum lex baccalaureus.
Legum baccalaureus. Spelling to సహా చెప్పాలా? LEGUM, లీగం స్పేస్ baccalaureus, BE కాదు BA, బక్క CCA, ALA, లారియస్ RAREUS, baccalaureus. అంత క్లియర్ గా రాసుకోవాలి స్పెల్లింగ్. ఎందుకంటే అప్పుడప్పుడు మీకు ఎల్ఎల్బి ఫుల్ ఫామ్ ఇచ్చి రాంగ్ స్పెల్లింగ్ ఇచ్చింది అనుకోండి. LEGUM, లీగం. ఇంత కష్టం ఎందుకు పడాలండి? మనకు దేవుడు జ్ఞానం ఇచ్చాడు, మనకు టెక్నికాలజీ ఇచ్చాడు. మా తల్లి ఉన్నది కదా, తల్లి తల్లి ఉన్నది కదా అండి మనకు. ఇక మీకే చూపెడుతున్నాగండి ఇప్పుడు. ఇక చదవండి, ఇక్కడ హైలైట్ చేస్తున్నా, చదవండి చదవండి. ఇప్పుడు హైలైట్ చేసిన చూడండి, చదవండి. LEGUM, లీగం స్పేస్ సి, ఈ రాలేదు ఇక్కడ, బక్కలారైస్ BACCA LAU అన్న లారియస్, RE వస్తుంది మళ్ళీ అక్కడ, ఏ రావద్దు, REUS, లీగం బక్కలారియస్ RLLB. రాయడం ఎట్లా రాయాలండి? LL full stop B full stop. That is the style of writing. That is the style of writing. So never go away from my class with the doubts. You never sleep with the doubts, because same doubts will repeat in your dream also. So come to the point here is what are the difference of yes, next point is what are the different school of jurisprudence. But jurisprudence, yes. Answer is very easy. Asal actually I thought of making, which is not the
All of them, sir.
స్కూల్ ఆఫ్ జూరిస్ప్రుడెన్స్ పెడదాం అనుకున్నా నేను యాక్చువల్లీ, విచ్ ఇస్ నాట్ ద స్కూల్ ఆఫ్ జూరిస్ప్రుడెన్స్ అని ఏదో సోషాలజికల్ స్కూల్ ఏదో పెడదాం అనుకున్నా, కానీ సోషల్ స్కూల్ కూడా ఉన్నది. బెటర్ ఐ సే దట్ నో లెట్ వి మేక్ ద ఈజీ థింగ్. సమ్ టైమ్స్ ఈజీ థింగ్స్ ఆల్సో పీపుల్ కుడ్ నాట్ డూ ఇట్ ఇఫ్ దే కుడ్ నాట్ అప్లై ద బ్రెయిన్. బ్రెయిన్ కుడ్ నాట్ అప్లై ద బ్రెయిన్ అనాలండి, కుడ్ నాట్ అప్లై ద మైండ్ అనాలనా?
Brain.
Mind.
నో నో, అక్కడ ఇక్కడ మాత్రం బ్రెయిన్ అంటాం. వేరే చోట్ల
Brain.
ప్లీజ్ మైండ్ యువర్ బిజినెస్ అక్కడ అంటాం. శ్రీ ప్లీజ్ బ్రెయిన్ యువర్ బిజినెస్, కెన్ యూ సే ప్లీజ్ బ్రెయిన్ యువర్ బిజినెస్? ఇక అరే
No.
మాదిరా నాయన ఇక ఎర్రగడ్డకు పంపించాల్సిందేరా బాబు, ఎందుకంటే 2 సార్లు చెప్పి. So now, what are the different schools of jurisprudence? Is a philosophical school, analytical school, historical schools? The answer is all of them, because in the other schools, also sociological school, theological school also comes over there, and economical school I don't know, because in the financial school, yes, I can meet the financial school is not the school of jurisprudence. At that instance, we can say yes. Come to the next point: is historical school is based on, yes,
All of them.
Custom.
all of them.
All of them, sir.
Answer is all of them. It is a custom is there, people is there, history is there, and all of them is there. That is the answer for that question. Next question is, who started the first, the historical school? Who started? Let's look at the historical school.
Savigny.
Answer is Montesquieu. He is first started the historical school is Savigny, not Montesquieu is the person. Then who wrote the book Spirit of Law? Savigny, Austin, Montesquieu, none of them. Book is
Sir.
Spirit of Law.
Austin.
Answer is Montesquieu wrote the book Spirit of Law is the answer for the question. Yes, now I think it is easy. Volgeist theory is propounded by Volgeist theory.
Savigny.
Savigny, which country he belong? Anyone? When I saw doubt whether he is German or whether he is French or Englishman.
Maybe European only, sir, but not English.
Yeah. Even I also doubtful.
We don't see many Englishmen in this jurisprudence, sir.
Only Frenchmen and Germans you find in the philosophical jurisprudence mostly. Englishman, I did not see the Englishman most. Yes, as you said, it's true. Yes, come to the next is here. The answer is Savigny is the Volgeist theory is propounded by the Savigny. And who said law is having a national character? Who said law is having the national character? Is it Savigny, Montesquieu, Maine, or Austin? Answer is Savigny. And Savigny is the person who said it is having the national characters. And the status to contract theory was developed by theory is developed by the Savigny, Austin, Maine, or none of them.
Many.
It is the answer is Maine is the right answer for that question. That is a theory is developed by those people. Then the ninth question is law is of legal fiction. Law is of a legal fiction propounded by Montesquieu, Maine, Austin, or Puchta. Law is nothing but a legal fiction propounded by Montesquieu, Maine, Austin, Puchta. Then the answer is Maine, they said. Maine is the person who said law is of a legal fiction propounded by the answer is Maine is the right answer for that one. The father of historical theory is known as
Savigny.
Savigny is the father of historical theories, and people live in unity in general. Hence, there should be an adjustment between the general will and the self-interest in the society. Is viewed or stated by whom? Montesquieu, Savigny, Maine, or Puchta? People live in unity in general, and hence there should be there would be adjustment between the general will and the self-interest in the society viewed or stated by answer is Puchta. Here the answer is Puchta. He said live in the harmony, unity, and adjustment between the general will and the self-interest would be mixed together in the society is propounded by the Puchta. He is the person who developed that theory. Yes, come to the next point is who belongs to analytical school?
Bentham.
Answer is it is Bentham. No, all of them they belong to the analytical school. Bentham, Austin, Kelson, they're all people belong to the analytical school. All of them is the answer. Not only that, of course, who comes first? Bentham come first, Austin come first, or Kelson come first? Anyone?
First Ben, second Austin, third Kelson.
Yes, yes. Please, sequence also they will ask. The did you see that what is there on the popped up on the screen?
5 minutes left over.
Thank you very much. I could appreciate it. With glasses, without glasses.
Wait,
Sir, I am not that much old, sir, because you are
Myself,
senior.
myself
Sir,
with
sir,
glasses.
you are a senior citizen. You need the glass, sir, and that to be the bifocal, sir. I am young, sir. I don't need no. Now today days, no young, no old. Even a girl of 5 years also will getting the bifocal glasses because of the defects in the genes or because of the smartphone. Is it?
yes, sir.
ఎనీవే దట్ బికాజ్
Nowadays,
సార్ అప్పుడు నెయ్యి మంచిగా తిన్నారు సార్ వాళ్ళు అంత పుష్టికరమైన ఆహారం తిన్నారు సార్ వితౌట్ ఎనీ మిక్సర్ సార్ దట్స్ వై దే ఆర్ వెరీ మచ్ స్ట్రాంగ్ సార్ బట్ వీఆర్ నౌ యూజింగ్ ఎవ్రీబడి ఈజ్ హైబ్రిడైజ్ ఫుడ్ సార్ అండ్ జంక్ ఫుడ్ సార్ దట్స్ వై వీఆర్ బికమ్ మోర్ లో ఈ ట్రై టు డెవలప్ ద ఇమ్యూన్ పవర్ ఇఫ్ ద ఇమ్యూన్ పవర్ ఇస్ గుడ్ నో డిసీజ్ కుడ్ డూ ఎనీథింగ్ అంటే అట్లా అని అర్థం దట్ డజంట్ మీన్ దట్ యూ షుడ్ హావ్ టు గో ఫ్రీ వితౌట్ ఎనీథింగ్ వితౌట్ ప్రికాషన్స్ ఎనీవేర్ నో వీ షుడ్ నాట్ డూ ఎందుకంటే God has given the mind to think, brain to think. At least we could use the brain 10% also, we will become more than Newton all by this time. Okay, come to the point again. Yeah, who propounded the theory of the utilitarian individualism? Who propounded the theory of utilitarian individualism? Is it a Bentham or Austin or Kenson or all of them?
Kelson.
So the answer is all of them because utilitarian theory, even individualism, no, it is not all of them. It is a Bentham he is proposed this. The theory of utilitarianism is a individualism is proposed by the Bentham. But all those people belongs to which school of thought? Bentham,
And
Austin, Kelson,
Kelson.
analytical. Just before we discuss, no analytical school. Yeah, that is the thing which I want to make it out. And now what we do, yes, we will go in the reverse order so that we can see that how much we can finish it. Then we will wind up this one in the evening class 3 to 3:45 provided sir 3 to 3:45 ravalla sir. That is depends upon you. If you say yes, I am ready. If you say no, that is up to you.
yes, yes,
But I am always yes because I am a workaholic.
yes, sir. Yes,
I
sir.
am a workaholic. సార్ అంతగానం తాగుతారా సార్ మీరు తాగుతా కాదు ఐ ఐ ఐ ఎస్
Just
ఐ
drink
స్పీక్
work.
ఐ రీడ్ ఐ డూ
Drink
ఎవ్రీథింగ్
work.
ఎస్ yes I come
Drink
definitely
work.
3 to 3:45 my class is there otherwise my lunch will not be digested. Yes, come to the next point is so that is the problem I do have it. Okay, what are the four basic elements of the state, keeping them in proper sequence? What are the four basic elements of the state? Keep them in proper sequence. Territory, population, government, and sovereignty. Which
Sir,
one is that?
see, sir. See, sir. Population, territory, government, and sovereignty.
Etla vachindi? Can you give the justification?
Yes, sir. It should have population, and there should be some area, and that area should be governed, and it should have sovereignty.
That is that. First seed, next sapling, next bush, next tree, next falling down or cutting down or harvest. So that is the sequence that you have to follow it. I appreciate the way of the you are giving the explanation to that answer. The question to my answer. Yes. Next, denial of the timely decisions on a grant of sanction is a violation of due process of law was observed in the case of denial of timely decision and grant of sanction is a violation of due process of law. I was observed in the case of Vineet Naran versus Union of India, Muhammad Shamir Ali versus State of Kerala, Muhammad versus State of Kerala, Subramania Swamy versus Dr. Manmohan Singh and another. Which one is the correct one? Answer is Subramania Swamy versus Dr. Manmohan Singh and another, where it is clearly decided denial of timely decision and grant of sanction is a violation of due process of law because timely decision is a very important decision. Suppose if you are hungry today, can you feed the man tomorrow? Answer is
Sir,
no.
yes, sir. This case happened, sir.
Yes,
Subramanya Swami applied for an institution to
yes,
teach.
yes,
He was kept waiting by
yes.
Manmohan Singh.
Yeah, that is the case. It is a very famous case. Please, if you get the time, you read the case law. Very interesting case law. ఎప్పుడైనా సరే బతికి ఉన్నప్పుడే చేయాలండి మనం.
Recently I read it, sir.
Yes, 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 yes.
How Subramanya in our Sharma sir's